Hello, and welcome back to Let's Play Kerbal Space Program. My name is WWDadmin, but you already know that. I updated from the old command seat mod to the new command seat mod, take command continued, which should fix the whole having to get an EVA out of the seat thing. And yeah, basically we should be able to just take control from that command seat as per usual now again. Also, I added another like beautification mod, so to say, Collision FX. I've had that installed before, saw that it got an update, so I added that. Apart from that, I installed two config files for Module Manager that make clamshell fairings a default and auto hibernation on probe cores a default. In time warp, that is. And I switched from doing just a config edit of the part for the command seat to also using a module manager config to make this available from the start. Either way, we have 113 science that we can give out. First thing I'd like would be, of course, batteries and photovoltaic panels, so I'm gonna take that. Not actually constricting myself to getting every tier before doing the next tier this time. So we don't need that. That's RCS might do that eventually, but with that one purchase, we are already back out of science. So we're gonna have to get some more. Either way, in here we do have the orbit contract still, so we should get that this time. And as for the second thing we're doing, in-flight, splashdown, solid fuel booster in a suborbital trajectory, heat shield in flight, parachute in flight, at 5,000 to 9,000, between 60 and 150. I don't think that that's gonna happen. Suborbital trajectory, that's a bit high for being suborbital. I'm gonna go ahead and say screw you for everything that is a thing that I don't want to do. So, observational survey of Kerbin, no thank you. No thank you, and no thank you. Okay. Ferry a VIP safely to her destination and back, which is suborbital. And here, suborbital as well. And here, suborbital as well. So, we've got essentially 1, 2, 3... So, 4, 5 people who want to go suborbital. Can we do 6 seats on one rocket? I think we should be able to do that. So, I'm into trying that. Oh wait, we can't take more than one anyway. I'll take the highest paying one. That's the most reputation, so I'll take that. And we're going to go to space with one pilot and a bunch of people. First and foremost, our re-entry potential will be the best if we start with this, I think. And put some command seats around. Don't click out of the fucking game. I should probably just use this. And I can't click out because I don't need to go that far over. Okay, so we need 3 people to come with us. I'm just going to go ahead and say snap that and put 4 people on there. We're gonna have 1 scientist or something. We need some control, probably up and down. We need some batteries, probably just up, and some solar panels. I like the window shine mod, by the way. It looks so good on the solar panels when they reflect. Then we're going to also take a thermometer next to everybody and a barometer next to everybody. Also, probably don't angle snap that. Okay. We want one of these. Just one. Where do I put that? You can angle snap that, by the way, if you want to. Maybe just to not offset the weight so much, I'm gonna use 2. And since we haven't had that yet, I'm gonna use one of these. Actually, yeah, we're just gonna take a scientist and try whether that's gonna be able to be reset from the seed. It should be. I'm gonna try that real quick by just putting a scientist Bob in here and putting that on the launch pad without anything else. If nothing else, we're gonna get some launch pad science. Hello. Observe materials bay. Keep. So you'd have to leave your seat. No matter what. Stand up. Collect data, remove data, restore. Board. Okay, so from here that's just usable, but I'd have to be, well, if I'm in space, I could do that. Theoretically. Either way. While we're here, EVA report, we already had that. Pressure. How did we not have that? And temperature. How did we not have that either? Okay, recover vessel. Okay, so much for that. So that means we are going to... Thanks for keeping that here. We are going to... use more than one. And maybe... Well, one flying, one in space. One in high atmosphere. So 3. And then we don't need this until we are actually... Well, I could take a 4th one and take it where we land, but really, no. Okay. That's easily the heavier part down there, so... where is that? Going to put these here. like that. Those are drogues, and then we're gonna have one chute up here and 2 chutes at the side. And that should be fine to get us down safely. And we are already over part count. Do we have... We have 278,000. We do not have enough to upgrade anything. Frick. Well, we are then not gonna take these. We are just gonna take... I want the fucking shield, thank you. One of these. Then we don't need these. Then we have 5 parts left. Okay, 1, 2. Actually, let's put these in here. Separate. Then a decoupler. Then we have what left? 2 parts. 1. That's not going anywhere. Heck. Also, I want this thrust limited down to the bare minimum of just above 1. And decoupler, another 1. Again, just above 1 should be fine. So this is mainly to make some money to get stuff done. So we're going to have Jab pilot this, and we're gonna take the 2 tourists, and we're going to call this the tourism hot seat, suborbital. Safe. And we are going to launch this. I'm going to assume that's just gonna work. And as you see, everything works from that perspective. What I do want to do, you're gonna get an EVA suit, all of you. And I guess re-entry is gonna be a little bit harsh since you are looking out of the thing, but that's fine. SAS on 3, 2, 1, go. I did not look at atmospheric efficiency, did I? In atmosphere, please. Safe. Sometimes. Toggle EVA on all of you. I'm also pretty surprised that this actually works, since this guy is a Freaking... I can cheat! This guy is a freaking tourist. Why can't he do an EVA report? He shouldn't be able to EVA, that's why. And get on this seat. But either way, 3, 2, 1, launch. Yeah, that's what happens if you don't have fins. Heck, I don't care. We're just going up, so... doesn't really matter. That's a staging problem. That's a pure staging problem, because this should just launch the moment that that goes off. Also, I definitely need like at least 4 parts worth of stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and say screw having instrumentation on there. So I can actually have these. You can't snap that. How are we doing? Fine. Okay. Save and hopefully be fine this time around. SES on. You guys are gonna get your EVA suits again. And in 3, 2, 1, launch. These movable winglets actually work a whole lot better for this anyway. Because they make me actually able to steer stuff. EVA report, already have that. I mean, theoretically, I should be able to do this. Keep that. And get out with the scientist once we're up. I'm just keeping my heading. This worked quite well. So that's Jap. So this is Bob, yeah. Heck. Last time this worked fine. Why are we not out of atmosphere? Last time this worked fine. Is this heavy enough to make this bad? Really? That's stupid. Well, this is a test then. Test of the parachute system. Apparently this is really freaking heavy. Let's go down to 2,500 where the drogues open. And then down to 1,000 where the main chute opens. Yeah, that's fine. Did I ever tell you that I love Scatterer? It looks so fucking incredibly much better with Scatterer than it does without it. Six meters per second should be fine. Yeah. Okay, so you are Bob. SAS on. And you're just gonna do this. Bob, you leave the seat. You're going to collect the data, restore the experiment. You're also going to take an EVA report, because you can. Board that. And we're going to observe the material spay in the water. Keep that, and we're going to recover the vessel, not having done anything even slightly close to getting to orbit. But that shouldn't be the problem. How much delta V does this have? 3,100. That is actually not enough. You're right. Everything is fine. How about we leave this at home? Should make this a whole lot. That's still not enough. Heck. Okay. I have no clue. Oh wait, the fucking batteries and stuff. That's what is heavier. Okay. Either way, then we're going to make this a one-person ride. Real quick. Actually, like more of a two-person ride. Heck, you can do 3 persons on top of this. Right. We have a probe core that we can put in between. Here. And that's where we are going to just like steer from. Then we're going to have how's our science doing, by the way? We should have a lot of science to give out, so I can actually unlock another tier. Mark II. Save that for now, and let me grab something from the R&D. R&D department says we have 85 science to give out, and I want this engines and those tanks so we can actually do stuff. Okay, that makes it a whole lot easier to build stuff since we now have big tanks. This and this should be enough to... Oh god, we can go to the moon with that, never mind. This and this is 1,000 delta V, and one, two, three. That's a swivel. 4,100, almost. Can this lift it? Can that lift it? Yeah. Yeah, that should be fine. 4,500, that should be enough to get to orbit. So... fins. So we're sure we have steering. This goes off and this goes off. We're just gonna put that here. We're gonna put those there. And we're gonna put these here. That should easily be fine. Do we have... We are one part over. Gonna just slap that on there and hope everything's fine. Save. We're gonna have one pilot. This time it's Val, since Jeb just fucked it up. And Pablo and Sigard are our tourists who want a suborbital flight. Suborbital, this is more than capable of. So, save, launch. Hello, everybody. You need EVA suits. Just saying. SAS on. Full throttle. And in 3, 2, 1, launch. And we're controlling from here, please. Bit of a steeper approach here, so we actually get out of the atmosphere before we lose this engine. Or out of the thick atmosphere, so the small LV909 doesn't just die. Okay, stuff's still rising, and we are flipping. Okay, but that's not the problem here. There we go. This is fine. EVA report. Okay, 73 is definitely in space. And we have what left? We have 397 meters per second left. That's not enough to burn us into orbit, but it's enough to make us get into the atmosphere at a less steep angle again. Or just generally. Why are you a rover? Just because you have a seat doesn't mean you're a rover. Either way, let's time warp out of the atmosphere. EVA report. Gonna aim backwards. We are at apoapsis. Got them to their destination. I can still make them leave their seat. I'm going to honestly do this. Go to surface retrograde and re-enter the atmosphere. And next time we're building a little bit more, and then we should be fine for actually having an orbit. Next time with just Jab on top, we have 2 more tanks to add, so... Or we can just use the big tank on the actual engine this time, and on these smaller engine. Quick saving real quick and seeing if that actually stays this way. It kinda doesn't. Kerbals should not get hot, they are behind the heat shield. Will you? Stop. I can't wait to have the option to hold retrograde. Well, now I'm just rotating a bit to keep him steady. Also, strokes out. And shoots out. Oh yeah, Eve City lights are still a thing. Environmental visual enhancement, that is. I personally never really liked the thing. Can we accelerate this a little bit? I guess SAS is not an... Huh. I thought SAS would not be able to hold that, but apparently it is. Definitely have enough electric charge for it. A very sedate 4 meters per second. Realistically, they should have fallen out of their seats from that paneling around there. But I guess they use really, really good seat belts. That was very curable. In general, this whole season is becoming a very Kerbal style playthrough, and I like that a lot. EVA report, yeah, because the others never did anything. Flying above Current's waters, I already had that. Good, 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 good. Whatever. You're sinking. Oh, please. Let me recover the vessel. Well, this is now a submarine. We all live in the yellow submarine. Hey, submarine. 30 meters. I'm gonna assume I can't make you stop, can I? Before you reach the altitude above the rain. We have 900 meters to go at 6 meters a second. 0.6 meters a second. What's the heaviest part here? If a jet isn't that, can I swim? 0.2, that's fine. And I can just come back. I don't think that the tourists booked a deep sea journey, but it's fine. It's fine. Either way, we have now completed... we have broken an ocean depth record of 10 meters. And of 20 meters. That's really easy to do, though. Ferry 2 tourists safely done. Anything else here? More stuff of tourists that I don't want to ferry. Yeah. This costs 450,000 to upgrade, so we're just going to make this a little bit easier to do. But that's gonna be in the next episode. Till then, leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and until next time, I'm WW Danman. Bye.